Namaskar Cambridgians. Children, today we are going to study chemical properties of acids. In this sequence, first property of acid is reaction of acids with metal. Okay. So, when acids react with active metals, there is a formation of salt and hydrogen gas. There is a formation of salt and hydrogen gas will be evolved in this reaction. The nature of the product means what type of product will formed. It depends on acid which we take and metal which we take. For example, here I use a term that when acid react with active metal. What is the meaning of active here? To understand this word, let us discuss the reactivity series of metal which I have already written on the board. In this reactivity series, metals are arranged in the decreasing order of their reactivity. As you can see that some metals are written just below hydrogen. So these are less reactive metals. Metals which are less reactive than hydrogen, they are not able to displace hydrogen from acid. Metals which are less reactive than hydrogen, they do not displace hydrogen from acid. For example, when we react hydrochloric acid with copper, as we know that copper is less reactive than hydrogen. So when copper reacts with hydrochloric acid, there is no reaction take place. The reason is clear, that because copper is less reactive than hydrogen, so it is not able to displace hydrogen from acid. Metals which are more reactive than hydrogen in reactivity series, these are called as active metals. So all these metals are called as active metals. Okay, now discuss about, let us try to understand the active metals with acid. For example, when zinc granules react with acid, you can take any of the mineral acid. For example, if we take sulfuric acid, aqueous solution of sulfuric acid, because in dry state reaction will not take place. So we have to take aqueous solution of acid. When zinc granules react with sulfuric acid, there is a formation, according to this word equation, there is a formation of zinc sulfate and hydrogen gas will be evolved. Okay children. Now there is a one trick to learn this reaction. What you will do, you will just divide salt into, you will just divide acid into two parts. First part, it contains positively charged ion, means cation, and second part, negatively charged ion, means anion. So as we know that metals are electropositive in nature, so what you will do, you will just connect metal with negatively charged part of the acid and hydrogen gas will be separated as one of the product. This is the way to learn this reaction. When we separate hydrogen from acid, rest anion will be attached with the metal. Here I use a word that we will take zinc granules. When zinc granules react with acid, why we take zinc granules? The reason is only that the granules provide more surface area. So by taking zinc granules, we can enhance, we can increase the speed of reaction. We can increase the rate of the reaction. Second one, hydrogen gas is one of the fixed product of this reaction. But as we know that hydrogen is colorless gas, it is odorless also. Okay. So by which way we are able to identify that the gas released is hydrogen? For this purpose, we have to know about the characteristic test to show the presence of hydrogen. The characteristic test of hydrogen is that when we bring a burning matchstick near the mouth of the test tube, then it starts burn with a pop sound. It means when a colorless, odorless gas burns with pop sound, then definitely it is hydrogen gas. Okay. Let us take one more example to better understand the reaction of acid with metal. For example, when magnesium, you can take any of the active metals, means which is more reactive than hydrogen. When magnesium reacts with acid, you can take hydrochloric acid, okay, HCl, aqueous solution of hydrochloric acid. Again, what I will do, I will just dissociate acid into two parts. First is cation, second part anion. Attach metal with second part of the acid and release hydrogen gas. So in this reaction, magnesium plus chloride ion, as we know, valency of magnesium is 2, valency of chlorine is 1. So the formula of magnesium chloride is formed, and formula of magnesium chloride is MgCl2, and hydrogen gas will released. In the starting of this chapter, I told to you that the reaction depends on the nature of the metal. Nature of the metal, how? We have already discussed about this one. And nature of acid also. According to our syllabus, there are majorly 3 types of mineral acids. First is hydrochloric acid. Second one is sulfuric acid. I am talking about 10th class syllabus. And third one is nitric acid. There is no problem with these 2 acids. Product remains same. It means when hydrochloric acid react with any of the active metal, salt and hydrogen is formed. When sulfuric acid react with any of the metal, salt and hydrogen is formed. But it is exceptional case. Nitric acid is an exceptional case. Why? The reason is only that it is highly oxidizing agent. So when metals react with nitric acid, it is not necessary that salt and hydrogen will be formed. It is not necessary that in all the cases salt and hydrogen will form. It might be possible that in some of the cases nitrous oxide is formed, nitrogen dioxide is formed. So product may be changed. It depends on the metal which we are taking for the reaction. In case of nitric acid, only in the case of nitric acid. There are 3 mineral acids in your 10th class syllabus. There is no problem with hydrochloric acid and sulfuric acid. In these 2 cases, salt and hydrogen is formed. But in case of nitric acid, product may vary. It means that it is not necessary that salt and hydrogen gas is formed. It might be possible that nitrous oxide and nitrogen dioxide gases may be formed. Only some of the metals, they react with nitric acid and gives salt and hydrogen, which we will discuss in further section or further chemical properties of acids. Okay, so it is my advice that while writing the reaction of acid with metal, you are supposed to take only 2 acids, hydrochloric acid and sulfuric acid, because it is an exception case. This is all about reaction of acid with metal. When metals react with acid, there is a formation of salt and hydrogen gas. Okay children, so this is all about the first chemical property of acids. Now the second property of acids is reaction of acid with metal carbonate. When acids react with metal carbonate, there is a formation of respective salt. When acid react with metal carbonate, there is a formation of salt plus carbon dioxide and water. As you can see that 2 products are fixed in this reaction, release of carbon dioxide and water. So again we will discuss one of the trick to learn this reaction. When acid reacts with metal carbonate, there is a formation of salt, carbon dioxide and water. Let us take any of the example of metal carbonate and acid. First, I will take acid, sulfuric acid, H2SO4. Again, we are supposed to take aqueous solution of acid. Metal carbonate, you can take any of the metal carbonate. Sodium carbonate, Na2CO3. When sodium carbonate reacts with sulfuric acid, what will happen? As I know that two products are common, carbon dioxide and water will be released. So what I will do, just have a look at this reaction. Water, H2, and I will take one oxygen from here. So there is a formation of water. What is left behind this one? CO2. CO2, it is released. Then this is the positive ion of the salt, metal carbonate. This is negative ion. So I will attach positive with negative. So with this method, it would be easy for me to know which salt is produced during this reaction, Na2SO4. So the name of the salt is sodium sulfate. Acid plus metal carbonate, salt plus carbon dioxide plus water. What you will do? Again, I will separate acid into two parts, positively charged, negative charged. Metal carbonate into two parts, positive and negative. Attach this anion with this cation. Anion with cation, and rest I will release. There is a release of carbon dioxide and water. Let us take one more example. We will take hydrochloric acid, HCl, okay children, and any of the metal carbonate, MgCO3, magnesium carbonate, okay. What I will do? I will separate acid into two parts, metal carbonate into two parts, attach this anion with metal, okay. What will form? MgCl2, 2 chlorine here and Mg here. So the salt which is formed is magnesium chloride. Rest two products are fixed in this reaction, carbon dioxide and water. So this is the way to learn this reaction, okay children. Now again, because one gas is evolved in this reaction and that gas is carbon dioxide. How can we identify that the gas released, the gas evolved is carbon dioxide? Again, it is colorless gas and it is odorless also. So to test the presence of carbon dioxide, there are various tests. The first test is when we bring a burning matchstick near the mouth of the test tube, then carbon dioxide, it extinguishes the burning matchstick, or we can say it puts off the burning matchstick. If any colorless, odorless gas evolved and it puts off burning matchstick, then 100% the gas evolved is carbon dioxide gas. Okay children, this is the second chemical property of acid, that when acids react with metal carbonate, salt, carbon dioxide and water is formed. And how to learn this reaction? Divide acid into two parts, divide carbonate into two parts. Attach negatively charged part, means anion with the metal, and release carbon dioxide and water. Okay, so this is the second property of acids. Now we